Um, hello everyone. So in today's Nostra to Nostra meeting, I wanted to tell you about a personality that is shaped into a pedophile. So uh, yeah, I'll start with telling you about a specific boy from my family who is currently experiencing that. And then in other meetings, we'll talk about all references surrounding given topic coexisting at the same time and uh, things and elements that are used on purpose by his parents to create a personality of pedophile. So, so Eli um, had a friend named Nell, and when being a little girl with blonde hair and red glasses, she sent him a video with birthday wishes, but she wished him birthday wishes that were actually, full of breath work that was very specific. You could say that young girls can breathe like that when singing because they don't know how to breathe properly when singing. But also, I would say that breath work was suspicious. So she not only had bright hair, but she also had those red glasses, and she also was dressed in, tiger's skin type of shirt. And that's not the only exposition to the name Nell, that means light, of Eli. Eli used to watch reviews of Minecraft, and he used to watch those reviews by Nella and Vito. And then, I believe I was the one who actually spread the disease in the family, which was, at that time, most probably vagina fungus and malaria. Uh, so far, I just know based on consulting with AI. But what I wanted to tell you is that it just makes sense, those symptoms like shivering, high fever, goosebumps. It adds up to malaria too. So that's a disease typical for Africa, and basically the creation of a personality of pedophile is based on two stereotypes that are attached to people from Africa. One of them is that they like sex more often than other nationalities, and the other one is that supposedly they are stupid. And um, and indeed, Eli has got speech problems. He's bilingual, and he wanted to die being just in the third grade. Um, his personality is being, shaped into, his even his taste is shaped into, cooking and cats. I don't know if playing with cats, but supposedly he used to like cats. And I was the one who used to call him Mel or Melania. And of course, without catching myself or realizing that this is wrong, but I just grasped it in the moment that something is like off over here. Um, what else do I want to tell you here is that we already have one uncle who is a pedophile, born on the 26th of a given month, and that boy is born on the 26th of a given month too. So in numerology, from numerological point of view, here is a similarity too. And then, there is this food that supports uh, that is not also random. So we have jelly bears over here. We have bread that is very, basic food for that story, and basically food that's going to be spicy, so spaghetti and instant soups. Um, and his father was the one who used to build canals, and that story is going to be linked with them in with the book in the Desert and Wilderness by Henryk Sienkiewicz, where actually the action of the book starts in Egypt, where Nell and Stash fathers work with canals too, specifically with Suez Canal, building Suez Canal. And that story is gonna be connected with Hunt Treasure and with two of the parents being involved in gaming, strategic gaming, and Tomb Raider. And Eli is the one who likes playing Minecraft, and in Minecraft, you play as a you play a role of a miner who goes down there and takes out all the treasure from the underground, and then you can trade that treasure so that you are able to build other things in the game, or you can just create your own weapon and your armor. Okay, let me just check the time. Okay, we still have some time. So, yeah, the exposition to the name Nel is significant here. Nel indicates light, it means light, and in Africa we have a lot of physical presentation of the light because of the sun, very strong sun in that part of the world. And back then Nelly Furtado used to be very famous, and also there was a man who was named Nelly. I remember his song with Kelly Rowland's Dilemma. And we also have Nella the Little Reporter that was published in 2014. Nella the Little Reporter published her first book when she was just 8 years old, and she used to have blonde hair. Nella the Little Reporter used to have blonde hair, and she comes out with her publication when just being a girl, right? So I think it's as much relevant as in, we go to school, we go to extracurricular class, or we go to various places, we talk to people, and we talk about pop culture too. Somebody can name a song, mention a song, and therefore, we are exposed to Nellas who are little girls. And I think, just the fact that I use the word Mel and Melania, and the fact that, I watch these people serving spicy food, spaghetti, very spicy spaghetti, or instant soups that were very spicy to me. And then I used to call that boy Mel, and I only had the only association or reference I had to the name Melania or Mel was the band called Spice Girls, and that's the band that is a British band, but we have two Melanias over there, right? One is Mel B and one is Mel C, and Mel B is Melania Brown. And she's most probably a British woman, but she really looks as an African woman. And she's called Scary Spice, and Mel C is called Sporty Spice. So there is this reference of spices over here. And I would say the name Mel sounds very close to Mel. So in Desert and Wilderness, that's yet another book that represents Nell as being a little girl. So that book was published in Poland in 1911, and it presents the story of Staś Tarkowski and Nell Rawlinson. And as I mentioned at the beginning, the plot is set in Egypt, where Staś and Nell's dad built Suez Canal, and And Stationel got robbed and they had to start running away. So the entire plot of the book focuses on them being in the way and now getting sick with malaria. So therefore, most probably, what I suffered from could have been malaria, just judging based on the symptoms I had, which also shows us how the gypsy work well, on your bodies exhibiting even the same diseases. Uh, that's get back in a story, and that get back is a recurring story in next generation, next generation, and next generation. Um, so what we have here is also, the film that's entitled In Desert and Wilderness, and there was also a song by the Polish band Baim, which is, if you ask me, sounds like Bye Bye, but the song for the film was sung by Beata Kozidrak, and somebody very, very similar, somebody who resembles in their appearance Beata Kozidrak, married into my family and married my uncle, whom we used to call Banana. So obviously, Banana doesn't seem to be a random nickname, and I even know a clergyman whom we called it Banana, which is very unusual when you think that, the banana brings associations. And then we have a person who's related with church that also brings in some associations, right? Uh, of the things that are required, expected, and so on. Mm. So, um, yeah. So Bertha Kujitek basically sings about, a home lost in the distance or hope wings that should take you back as the wind. So if you ask me, she basically sings about lost dreams. And what I wanted to tell you is that Eli's mom used to meet a lot of boys, and she used to write about them, and she used to keep a banana toy somewhere on those prescriptions. So yeah, but a banana seems to be artifact or the thing that we really do associate with Africa. Okay. Yeah. So next Tuesday, I see you same time at 8:30, and yeah, I will talk to you about other aspects of the story of the creation of the personality of the pedophile. So talk to you soon, and yeah, and take care.